Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost, and today we're back in none other than the biggest ship at Tier 7. Well, maybe not the biggest ship, but it's definitely a thick boy, that's for sure, like queso. But no, we're in the Kansas, guys, and we're gonna have a pretty decent game here. Unfortunately, the ending's not great, but, you know, sometimes shit happens, right? Shit happens. So anyway, opening salvo here, it looks like we're going to have on a Tirpitz that's not very angled. This should be nasty. 17 kilometers. This should be decent, right? You would think so. Lots of superstructure. He's turning even out a little bit there. No. Only one pen and two overpens. Yeah, the RNG in the beginning of this game is going to be pretty questionable. Like, not even gonna lie. Like the intro, questionable, I know. But anyway, also, first shell we take knocks out our turret. Yeah, this basically, the beginning RNG is gonna set a precedent for the rest of this game. Like, we're just gonna have some whack RNG throughout the remainder of this battle. Like, seriously, the one shell that hit our ship, the very first shell, by the way, knocked out our freaking turret. Come on, man. Anyway, we took a shot out at that Z-23. Unfortunately, the Z-23 turned away, so most of our shells miss, obviously. So, but yeah, we're up to 7K. We should have been up to like 15K, let's be real. That opening salvo on that Tirpitz should have been a lot better, but it just wasn't. So, unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. So, we're sailing over to the Delta side of the map because it seems like our team just really doesn't care about this side of the map. So we need to come over here and provide some fire support. Now, we do have a New Jersey kind of just sitting out here and backing up. So I'm going to take a shot out there because, you know, why not? He's like the only person I can shoot. Well, and then, of course, the Tirpitz pops up. But, you know, too late. I already pulled the trigger on the AL New Jersey. And let's see what we get. There's some better results. 4 penetrations, 1 overpen for about 10,000 damage. So that's not bad at all. Not bad, I'll take it. And now, if you look over here, we're looking at a Frederick de Grobe. We seem to have a broadside FDG out here. As you guys, I mean, this is a perfect shot. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Flat broadside. This guy should get absolutely pounded for what he is doing. But like in the beginning of the game, RNG giveth, RNG taketh your mom away. Lord have mercy. What was that? 2 pens and 2 overpens and a broadside FDG. You've got to be fisting me right now. And then he shoots me, and then he hits me for like, I don't know, a quarter of my health. Checks out, right? Right, guys? Checks out. That's fucking nuts is what that is. Part of my language. But damn, son. Like, what is that? Anyway, enough bitching about that whole scenario. Let's take another shot. This time he's a little bit more angled, so we're aiming a little higher into his superstructure, and that, not really, still not that good. We knock out one of his turrets and get, you know how mad I would have been, by the way, if that one shell was like a Citadel? I was waiting for it. That's why I was kind of following it with my camera. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. If that one shell that hits me is a Citadel, I'm gonna literally just break my fucking Xbox. Like, yeah. So far, though, the RNG has been questionable. Like, we have 28 main battery hits and only 31K. This is not the Kansas that I know and love. Like, my Kansas usually, in a regular game, absolutely obliterates things. Like, anything that goes broadside, it goes boom. It's funny because there's a St. Louis out here. He's not even broadside. Like, he's just sitting behind the silence. So we're going to take a shot. We're kind of depending on auto-aim. Fuck it, we're just going to use the auto-aim, send it. Now, he's not broadside, he's angled. Like, I'm just expecting to get pens here, but that's the salvo I dev strike somebody for 40K? What? So RNG seems to be catching up a little bit here. The first few salvos of this game have been questionable, but that one right there, I guess, just redeemed all of the shit salvos. Like, bruh. That Saint Louis Tier 8 French cruiser. Angled, right? We should not have gotten the RNG to just Citadel like that, basically through the bow and all that, but we did. Again, crazy. Now we got a broadside Veneto out here. Speaking of crazy, but unfortunately, I didn't lead him enough. I mean, I thought he was just gonna stop, but no, he was just gonna slam forwards fully, and he probably has prop mod, so we unfortunately hit him very far in the back, so we don't get really anything there. Now, we've got a Borodino, and I know he has my broadside, so we're going to turn in. We're going to angle, because that is a huge problem, right? We don't want to get fucking smacked by a Borodino. No thank you. Especially how our RNG has been going this game, it would not surprise me if he just Citadel'd the absolute fucking bejesus out of me. So we're not taking that risk. We do aim a bit higher, because I know I can pen him, and just like that, we pen him 4 times for about 7 to 8k damage. I'll take it. And now we've got a broadside Tirpitz, again, at like 19 kilometers. He seems to be just charging down our carrier. He really wants him, as you guys can just see there. Our carrier is getting charged by the destroyer and by the Tirpitz. Now, I should have, instead of taking a shot at this Tirpitz, I should have taken a shot at the DD, because the DD is going to go on to absolutely cause nothing but pain and problems and suffering for my team and myself later on. So, bad move on my end. I should always take the shot at the DD, but then again, I saw a broadside Tirpitz. I'm like, bro, I'm just going to take a roll with the dice and see if I get anything. And of course not, I get nothing. So, the risk was unfortunately a risk, and well, we don't get anything out of it. So, yeah, we should have just taken a shot at the DD and called it a day, but nope, we decided to take a risk, shoot the battleship, and maybe get a few citadels across the map, but it didn't happen. So, we're going to switch our shot now over to the Borodino, just like that. We get another 4 penetrations, and look at those laser beams with the high explosive shells. I mean, holy fucking shitballs, man. Damn, son, that's crazy. He sets us on a double fire. Well, we were on a single. He then got another fire there to make it a double fire. So, there we go. And now we've got another battleship coming around, the AL New Jersey that we hit for 10k damage earlier, that was reversing around. So he's coming in, we're angling, so hopefully we can mitigate most of the damage, if not all of it. And just like that, I mean, you guys can just see in that upper plating there, we're just penning the absolute snot out of this Borodino. Like, we have no problems whatsoever just going straight through that upper bow. He has an icebreaker, I believe, but other than that, if you aim high, you can just farm him for penetration damage. Just like these guys are going to farm my superstructure for penetration damage coming up very shortly. Now, I'm debating if I get a shot out on the Saipan, but then, wait for it, this guy pops up, the Vittorio Veneto, and he's not even aiming at me. He's aiming at our teammates over there, and he's pretty over-angled, so we should be able to do this to him. Yeah, he's lucky that he didn't just get outright dev-struck. Only 1 Citadel is crazy. And you guys remember that destroyer we were talking about earlier that we should have shot at? Yeah. Well, the Veloz is still full HP. Nobody's even bothered with him. And, well, he's just coming around with the support of his team, and he's just going to absolutely farm me for 297 damage a hit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then he's going to get fires. And, well, yeah, I'm a dead man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unfortunately, I pop a heal just so I can maybe live a little bit longer. With our final salvo, we absolutely rake that Veneto. We knock out and completely destroy one of his guns. And that right there is the end of that match. And yeah, not a great game, but not like a bad game either. I just wanted to show that off. I thought it was pretty funny. Like, just the game. That's like the usual games I get. We were top, though, in the end. As you guys can see in the updated thing after I died, I decided to show you guys real quick. But here's the mods. We're running main battery, propulsion, concealment, and we're running artillery plotting room. And by the way, keep in mind, it's all epic and everything. Like, I have a really high level commander. Level 16 for William Sims, Cunningham, and Otto Ciliax as inspirations. We have a full-on, you know, accuracy build, and yet our RNG that game was questionable. But anyways, hope you all did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Let me know what you guys think of the mighty Big Chungus Kansas, man. Still like it despite the RNG and whatnot. But anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.